May the Noble Triple Gem and God's loving blessings be with you all. You're tuning in with the English version of Mr. Deegoda Kumara's Divine Light Distance Healing Session of 6th March 2021, and this program has been sponsored by Mr. Deegoda Kumara and family. Dew Suwa Sewa YouTube channel has now decided to give you the opportunity to sponsor their programs that are broadcasted via the internet, and those who are interested can contact them on the telephone numbers appearing on the screen. May the Noble Triple Gem and God's loving blessings be with you all. We lovingly welcome you all who are joining in with us today, as usual, for this live Divine Light Distance Healing program. We are very pleased that there are many of you who participate in groups today to offer your blessings from various places around the world. Firstly, I would like to especially thank Mr. Kanishka Bakmiwava, who kindly arranged to send us this white microphone all the way from Australia, as in one of our videos I just casually and lightheartedly happened to mention that the black microphone we were using at the time does not suit the setup, and today I'm wearing the white mic that was sent. And we would also like to thank Mr. Ravindran and family for sending us these beautiful flowers for the program all the way from Norelia. Next, we have decided to let our videos be sponsored due to the expenses that need to be covered. So as a first, I wanted to announce today's program has been sponsored by Mr. Deegoda Kumara and family. We wish them good health and may all they be free of sorrow. You may know of the passing of Mr. Deegoda Kumara's father 7 days ago, and instead of attending the sermon that was organized this evening in his remembrance, Mr. Kumara decided to proceed with today's distance healing program as promised, and he would like to offer his blessings to his late father and mother, and also to all those near and dear to you who have passed. Let me speak a few words on the current pandemic and then proceed with today's sermon. No one has yet been able to find who created this virus other than us. This is a creation of the universe. Other than those who are connected with the universe and are spiritual, no one else has yet found who created this. This virus is harming mostly humans. Those who are connected with drugs, alcohol, and what's immoral are the ones who try to identify this as just a physical thing or merely a germ or a virus. They overlook the spiritual side to this. But this has now entered into the bodies of almost everyone on the planet. However, this is being controlled by the creator of it. This virus has a small energy field in it. This energy field is handled by a power in the universe. Reason being, this is not just a pandemic, but also sort of a force sent to educate the people. This was sent to reduce the unimaginable increasing amount of immorality in the world. There are still some who don't believe this, and sadly majority of them are from our land, which is the land of Lord Buddha. Especially when speaking about the vaccine, even though it is said on the labels of bottles of liquor that it can be harmful to health, I believe sadly one medical doctor mentioned that it is fine or it is okay to drink alcohol after the injection. Unfortunately, this will not be eliminated this way. I do not think this can be controlled or eliminated by taking the vaccine and still continuing to consume alcohol. This has been sent to move you away from immoral acts. At least that warning on the bottles of alcohol could have been used in this instance and could have instructed that if you take the vaccine, one needs to avoid consuming alcohol. We are not against the medical doctors and we do not have any issue with them, but the issue here is with such methods of Western medical practices. As we always mention, such immoral acts, harmful drugs, and alcohol are mostly related to what is Western. When it is clearly said that it is okay to take a drink as well as get the vaccine, imagine what would happen to our nation. I do not know whether drinking alcohol is fine or not after taking the vaccine, but what I know is that alcohol can be harmful to health as well as to the society. Therefore, it is great if that can be controlled because of this pandemic. However, the pandemic will only end when there is significant growth in spirituality in this world. So please note that there definitely is a spiritual side to this. I wanted to educate the spiritual people who are with us on this topic. All of you are aware of the spiritual side and respect it and live accordingly. So please do not fear, as no one in Dew Suwa Sewa family has yet been positive for this virus. And in fact, there have been instances where they have helped and assisted such people without any negative effects. So I promised you that in today's sermon, I will educate you on healing without medication. Let me explain this step by step, firstly based on teachings of Lord Buddha and then based on divine teachings. Let us first start with the trending topic in today's society, that is universal energy. As I am being referred to as the one who heals using universal power, I believe it is necessary that I speak of this. When you say universe, where is this universe? You may point to what's around you as the universe. So, are you not universe? The solar system, the galaxies, all this is universe, am I right? So is our planet Earth, isn't it? Planet Earth is universe, or part of the universe. So isn't there universal energy in the soil that's on Earth? When sand grains are broken into smaller particles, into neutrons, electrons, and protons, it's all energy, isn't it? Then how about living organisms? Don't these physical bodies have universal energy in them? Yes, there is. They are the universe themselves. Once you break up these physical bodies down, what's left is empty space. Flesh into cells, cells into atoms, atoms into neutrons, electrons, and protons. And as per quantum science, it is found that when you break neutrons, electrons, and protons further into smaller particles, there's what's called quarks. When you further break this up, there exists only empty space. That is why Lord Buddha mentioned that there is only emptiness. Science is still on its way to find that out. But by now we know that there is only emptiness and everything is energy. So hereafter, please do not show what's around you as universe, but universe is everything, including you. So as I always say, there's something called life force energy in this universe. Or in other words, life. This is what operates within you. This has the power or the ability to heal you. You were created by this creative force, energy, which is infinite and massive. This operates within you, but you are unaware. This infinite universal power is active within you. The power which directs the universe, makes the planets orbit, the sun, moon, and the stars work the way they do, which also makes the nature behave the way it does. This same massive force is active within you. But you are not aware how to use that same creative life force energy which makes such magnificent creations in order to heal and repair a few cells in your body. Is it because you don't have the power? No, you do have the full power. Achieving the Supreme Buddha status is that entire force being active. Lord Buddha could do simply anything in the universe. Lord Buddha could make this massive infinite power work through his Supreme Self, practiced for a very long time during Lord Buddha's previous births. This is what we call parami. So why isn't this activated in you? It is because you haven't done the prerequisites for it to operate through you. Then what must you do in order for it to become active? You know that you have a mind and a subconscious mind. You may remember how I showed you the subconscious mind with a diagram of two intersecting circles. So this intersecting area belongs to both circles. One circle is your mind and the other is the universe. So the intersecting area is the same as the universe, which operates through you as the subconscious mind. So it is the universal mind that operates through your subconscious mind. Then there's a question of where this mind is. Mind exists as long as the thoughts last. Lord Buddha has said in his teachings, Mano Siddha Manomaya, meaning the mind is the greatest. But which mind is this? It is a universal mind that operates within you as well as operates in the entire universe, that is the greatest and the most powerful and brilliant. This is the same as universal consciousness. So this has infinite healing power. If this gets activated within you, you can heal yourself, achieve abundance, etc. We can speak of this in two ways. You know about the heart, but when it is spoken of from a Western medical perspective, it is looked at only from a single way. But today, a new subject is being looked into called the heart process in highly developed laboratories. In this, they have found that there are many other incidents and happenings that happen related to the heart that is beyond the physical level. We all are aware of the first person to find this. It was Lord Buddha. Then the divineness of the heart is depicted by the drawings of Lord Jesus with a glowing heart. So they also have known this. We know that the universal consciousness operates related to the heart. It is not the heart muscle. We know what that does, purifying the blood, pumping oxygenated blood throughout our circulatory system, etc. There's a physical requirement to supply oxygen in a proper manner and to maintain blood pressure, the heartbeat, in the right manner. That's just one part of it. In a while, we will get into that exercise. The other part is what's found in the heart process experiments, as I said before, that this is a center where many unseen processes, happenings occur. In Lord Buddha's teachings, it is said that the universal consciousness lays associated to the heart. Blood travels to every cell in the body. So every cell has life in it. So why wasn't the universal consciousness activated through that? Reason being, you have not aligned with universal consciousness as a whole. What's within you has not been awakened. Why is that, and what is the reason? Because you have not supplied the required fuel, engine oil, electricity to start this engine within you, that is universal consciousness. Therefore, you have not received the power that is throughout the universe. You have not been able to charge it. For an example, if we compare this that is spread throughout the universe as a powerhouse or a power plant, it is a bit like you have received continuous connection, but you have not switched the power on in your house. Similarly, you have not activated that universal consciousness in your body within yourself. You have got the connection, received the power, but not switched any appliance or lights on. Some have switched a small lamp on, but others are in complete darkness. Why did you not activate it? Because you do not have the tools to do so. There is a level, a state, where universal consciousness gets activated. It's a frequency. So what's that frequency and what's that status or level? When you understand this, you will be able to activate it. Those who experimented with this have found that this infinite power in the universe operates on a foundation that is based on love. One can touch this universal consciousness only through the emotion of love, as this emotion has a certain vibrational frequency. For example, if you think with your eyes closed a few times now that you are cured of whichever disease or ailment you have today, and open your eyes and check, do you think you will be cured? No. Why? Because thoughts cannot do such a miracle. But if you get into that emotion that you are actually healed, imagine that you are actually healed. That emotion is full of happiness, relief, peace and light. That's what you need in order to heal. So in order to achieve this emotion, what should you have with you? There is a level where there's happiness, relief, peace and light. Do you think you will have these when you are full of anger, hatred and jealousy? No. So then let's take the opposite of this. Compassion, loving kindness, empathetic joy, and equanimity. Isn't it much more comfortable here? It is, isn't it? With these, the negative energies that were created with the bad frequencies are eliminated. You get this comfortable feeling or emotion when the bad frequencies are gone. So, to get into this emotion, you need to develop metta, loving kindness, karuna, compassion, mudita, empathetic joy, and upekkha, equanimity in you. This is where Buddhism relates to healing. A person who lives in the present moment easily can get into this status. So, when you achieve these four virtues, your heart-mind frequency, I say heart-mind as the mind operates associated with the heart, so this frequency becomes similar to that of the universe. If you maintain this status by getting into that emotion, your physical body as well as the spiritual or the astral body will both benefit. So if you maintain this status, not only when you meditate, but also during other times, it can benefit you immensely. Even the first one of the four virtues, metta, or loving kindness alone, can create a special frequency throughout the world. It is confirmed by even the rishis. This is what we are creating today. All of us connect with each other through these loving kindness vibrations, as the heart-mind frequency of all of us will be similar, and we will vibrate at the same frequency levels. You and I and the Divine will all connect today through this loving kindness universal network. Also, we all have this thought and emotion. May all be free of ailments and be healed. So, who makes this happen? The same infinite power that all of us are connected to, which makes the planets orbit, the sun, stars and the moon function, as well as nature. This is the force that created and renewed our cells. When cells are renewed, the organs that are made up of those cells are renewed as well. The new cells are created by the same force that created the initial cells. When a cluster of cells are renewed, it is a renewed organ. I'm explaining this so that those who claim that it is a myth can understand. This is how new organs are created. You need to know that you were as well created by a universal force. Nothing new, no magic. Why can't the same force that created you renew or recreate something for you? We have seen how old wounds naturally heal, forming new cells without external intervention. But how? One cannot actually say without any intervention, as it was with the help of the initial power of the universal creative force. So our empowered collective thought and emotion will become a reality through the universal consciousness. We help this process physically as well by letting the heart function the proper way, because the universal consciousness is present associated with the heart. So we have a duty to protect the heart and not do anything that may harm it or its functions. Another organ that works along with the heart are our lungs. Lungs expand and contract as we breathe. We know when we meditate and focus on our breath, the movement of the lungs slow down a little, and so is the beating of the heart. This helps us live long as we save the number of heartbeats that are required in this process. I have explained this before in detail. So this is why it is important to control our breath, so that along with that, we control the heartbeats as well, which in turn enables us to live longer, and the consciousness that operates through that is empowered within you. Your emotional body that is beyond the physical plane gets empowered and will be able to do anything just by getting into the relevant emotion through your heart-mind. In a while, I will explain a breathing exercise which will help us control our breath as explained. Please do not relate this to a religion, as what I will explain is an exercise that will help you in controlling your breath. Lord Buddha has clearly mentioned the importance of this and also about the mindfulness of breathing meditation. The method I'm teaching today is a bit different, and it also helps healing. It can help heal and reduce pains and aches, heart-related ailments, kidney-related, cancerous issues, headaches can be reduced, and if you practice this properly, it can be fully cured too. Definitely it can be controlled. Also sugar, pressure, and cholesterol. I refer to these three as the triple gem of the Western medical practice, as this is what mostly help it survive. But with this method, you can control all these three. You can control it with various meditation methods, including loving-kindness meditation. In a short while, after a 2-minute break, I will teach you how to control your heartbeat by controlling your breath. With this, your heartbeat will be controlled and function calmly and how it is supposed to. And with that, your blood circulation will happen properly, and along with that, life force energy will be circulated efficiently throughout your body. In this way, all your organs and every part of your body will be strengthened, as this life force energy in every area, as well as oxygen, will also be circulated as it should. Thereby, your pains and aches will be reduced, and you will get what's physically needed to be healthy and well. What I explained before was the spiritual requirements in this regard. So, with both these sides properly coming together, you will definitely become healthy. Let us take a 2-minute break and meet once again. And when you're back, I will explain to you how to sit and prepare for this exercise. Today, many are joining us from various locations around the world. Some have arranged wider screens to broadcast. These were group sessions, and we would like to thank them all for these selfless services. And also we have many joining us via Zoom technology as well. So let us meet after 2 minutes. Till then, may the Noble Triple Gem and God's loving blessings be with you all. May the Noble Triple Gem and God's loving blessings be with you all. I believe you are back and are seated comfortably by now. I will now explain and teach you the meditation method that will help the physical side of this healing. This is part of Pranayama meditation practice, which is considered as a key component of yoga practice. Without going into further detail, I will show you how to practice this meditation exercise to those who don't know. Please sit comfortably. Those who have practiced this previously, if you are used to, you can sit like this in Padmasana. Initially with hands like this, with hands on knees. In this meditation, please keep your left hand as shown on the left knee. The right hand we need to use to close our nostrils as needed during the practice. If this posture is not comfortable to you, you can also sit on a chair, placing your 2 feet on the ground as usual. First, keep your both hands on your knees and take 3 deep breaths. Inhale and hold your breath a bit longer. Now release through your mouth at once, like this. I will show you and teach you how to do this, and later you can practice this on your own. Now again, take a deep breath in, hold, and release through the mouth. One more. Hold and release. Now be silent for a moment. With your eyes closed, observe your breath in your mind. Now use the ring finger and the thumb on your right hand to cover your nostrils when needed, like this. The tips of the middle finger and the index finger can be kept on the forehead like this, or you can close your nostrils this way too. So first what we do is take in a deep breath and then close the nostrils using the ring finger and the thumb. Breathe in. Now close both nostrils and hold your breath. Stay like this until you can hold your breath to the maximum. When you close your nostrils like this and hold your breath in, oxygen will be circulated into the areas that previously wasn't able to properly. Now you release only the ring finger and open one nostril like this and continue to close the other with the thumb. Now slowly exhale through the open nostril like this until your lungs are empty, taking enough time. It's okay to bend your head in the process. Now Breathe in slowly from the same open nostril. When the lungs are full, then close that nostril with the tip of your ring finger again. Hold your breath like before, with both nostrils closed. This time we exhale through the other nostril by releasing the thumb. I believe you will be able to see what I do, how I cover the nostrils using the ring finger and the thumb alternatively in this close-up. Breathe in, hold the breath, and close both nostrils with thumb and the ring finger. And when exhaling, open one nostril like this and empty your lungs slowly and fully. Now breathe in from the same open nostril, slowly. Please do this slowly, although I showed this process rather quick. Also observe this process closely in your mind. This will create the right rhythm, and with that, the uneven heartbeat will be regularized. Let us do this for a few more minutes now. Please do this for approximately 15 minutes every day. You can practice this after this program as well. Try to do this at least for 5 minutes every morning and evening. Keep your upper body upright and also keep your head straight. Now you will see how I'm seated a bit more clearly. If it's uncomfortable for you to sit this way, then you can sit on a chair with your feet on the ground and then practice these breathing exercises. You may have practiced mindfulness of breathing meditation. It is a bit different as it's focusing only on the breathing. But this is slightly different to that. In this, we focus on the breathing, plus we also activate a process within the physical body Most, if not all, rishis have benefited immensely with this meditation. You know that they hardly fall sick. Even if they fall sick, they cure themselves using these meditations, just like us. So, what I just explained is an exercise that helps the physical aspect of the healing. Now it's time for the spiritual part of the healing process, where we get together as a collective, arrive at the same vibrational frequency, and connect with the universal consciousness as a network with the same heart-mind frequency through loving kindness. We need to get into the emotion and not just the thoughts. Sit comfortably once again. Every morning and evening, please do both these meditations, pranayama at least for 5 minutes each time. This is a proven method, as said even by the rishis, and this is practiced even at some Indian hospitals too. I hope this could be done at our own hospitals here, which would be very good. Let us begin the spiritual loving kindness meditation session. Please don't think of the past. It's irrelevant. Please do not think of the future either, as it may or may not happen. Those who stay happy in the current moment remain happy all the time. This is the right background you need to develop in order to practice loving kindness meditation properly. May everyone in the universe be free of sorrow, free of ailments, and may they be healed. Please bring yourself into feeling this emotion genuinely. You can repeat this in your mind and also feel the emotion. Before joining our Dew Suwa Sewa group healing meditations, probably you were used to merely repeating these phrases in your mind. But unless you come into this emotion, it will not be able to materialize. Today, let us make this an emotion. Please try to feel the emotion you will feel when your ailment is cured and healed. The emotion, the comfort you feel. You can imagine in your mind how everyone has been cured and healed from this current pandemic. You can feel that emotion. Make a wish for this to happen genuinely from your heart. Think in such a way that you feel the same emotion in your heart. Imagine when you get to know that everyone in this world are now healed after your meditation. So please try to feel that emotion in your heart. It will materialize in the universe. I will repeat out loud, and you can repeat this in your mind. All ailments of everyone around us will be healed. They will be free of sorrow, and they will heal. All will be free of sorrow, will be free of ailments, and will heal. May the mind and body be healed. The infinite, powerful, and massive life force energy is activated right now. It must be activated. It is present in all of us. We make an affirmation that this creative life force must be activated now. We activate it now. The infinite life force is activated now. May it get activated in all those who are sick and in all those bodies that are sick. And may all shortcomings be corrected, just as the initial creation. Imagine this in your mind and feel the emotion. You may have some aches, pains, or ailments. The infinite creative life force energy is active within you as well. Negative cells will disappear. The infinite powerful creative life force energy travels through your body, creating new cells where needed. Our thoughts and emotions are out there in the entire universe. With that, everyone will be free of sorrow, free of ailments, will be healed. All will be healed. May all be free of sorrow, be free of ailments, and be healed. May all ailments from head to toe be healed. May all ailments related to head be healed. Eye-related, ear-related ailments, mouth-related ailments, brain-related ailments, throat-related ailments, and all ailments in the body be healed. May all be free of sorrow, be free of ailments. All shortcomings will be corrected. May all heart, lungs, kidney, liver, pancreas, bladder-related issues, and all other issues till the toes be healed. May all cancerous issues and all issues and ailments be healed. All issues and ailments will be healed, and may the body become healthy again. May all disabilities be removed. All will be free of sorrow, free of ailments, and will be healed. All will be free of sorrow, free of ailments, and will be healed. May all viruses and their energy fields become powerless. May the negative thoughts of these energy fields be eliminated. With the power of our loving kindness thoughts, may the negative destructive energy of it be powerless. May the destructive power within the virus that has entered all bodies be neutralized with the power of our loving kindness, with the greatest loving kindness power of Lord Buddha, with the loving kindness power of the divine, the rishis, and everyone around the world. Negative forces will be neutralized and will be powerless against such massive loving kindness power. May all those who have breathing issues, those who are hospitalized and are in intensive care units, be free from such ailments. May our thoughts become a powerful force and be activated in their bodies. My thought is powerful and it will materialize. Thoughts will materialize. Your thoughts also will materialize. We empower it with our emotions and as a feeling, and it will definitely materialize. As per the teachings of Lord Buddha, our thoughts are for everyone around the world to be free of sorrow, to be free of ailments, and to be healed. Friend or foe, may all be free of sorrow, be free of ailments, and be healed. May all be free of sorrow, be free of ailments, and be healed. Now you can repeat this in your mind for a minute. Open your eyes slowly. Raise your palms towards the screen like this. I release the creative life force healing energy from my heart towards you through my palms in order for all of you to be free of sorrow, to be free of ailments, and to be healed. May you all heal. You will feel a sensation on your palms. That's the life force energy that's spread out in the entire universe, which you absorb into you. We are connected to each other through the universe. Your palms and my palms are connected. May you all be free of sorrow, be free of ailments, and be healed. May the blind be able to see, the deaf be able to hear. Those who are not able to get up will get up on their own. Get up and try walking. As soon as this program is done, please check your ailments, whether still present. It is the infinite, powerful, divine energy that is active in the universe. This divine energy is present within you. Today we activate this energy by living according to the 4 divine virtues: loving kindness, compassion, empathetic joy, and equanimity. You become the most glorious being or achieve the supreme divine Brahman status. Hence, it is referred to as the 4 divine virtues. Brahman is the supreme status or the power of the universe. You will achieve that status by living according to these 4 divine virtues. We achieve that status for this moment. Now that powerful energy is activated in you. With that, you become healthy, powerful, and energized, and all ailments will be disappeared. Well, now you open your eyes fully and relax. We wish you all complete good health and peace. Now you can check on your pains and aches and ailments. Check the ailment that's relevant to you, whether it's your eyes or ears. You are healed by the creative life force energy. This is no myth. It is the same thing that is done with medicine, but in a more powerful manner. The same powerful energy that created you is here to repair and renew if any shortcomings. We wish, may you all be healed. Until we meet again in our next live Divine Light Distance Healing session, please continue these exercises and meditations, mornings and evenings, and you will be able to remain healthy just like us and our team. Let us now offer our thanks to the divine beings. This infinite, divine, creative life force energy transmitted was connected by the divine beings, namely Lord Sri Vishnu and Goddess Sri Mahabhadrakali Mani, who transmit the necessary power and the knowledge to us in order to carry out this noble task. May their divine life energy be further strengthened.
ආකාසට්ඨා ච බුම්මට්ඨා දේවානාගා මහිද්దికා පුඤ්ඤන්තං අනුමෝදිත්වා චිරං රක්ඛන්තු ලෝක සාසනං.
May the Noble Triple Gem and God's loving blessings be with you all. May you all heal.